What's going on, everyone? I'm the OPJellicent, and we're back on Pokemon Showdown today for another Sun and Moon OU showcase in the Sun and Moon OU tier. I was gonna nearly said Oros, but we are using Mega Gardevoir right here. I believe it's been a week since we did the Mega Galade showcase, so Mega Gardevoir will be interesting, especially with Marshadow banned, and then it's just some Rain offense here. Rain is not really an archetype I'm familiar with, so we'll see how we do. And then we have Utility Ferrothorn and Banded Zygarde. I'm pretty sure this was to help with Marshadow before, but we'll just keep it. And then we have Tapunium Z, Nature's Madness, Coco. This could be Thunder because it's on a rain team, but we'll see if we want to change anything. I'm really hoping it does work, because Mega Galade actually did a lot of work last week. Can I make this bigger? I can. So, in this matchup, Mega Gardevoir, he actually doesn't have a Mega Gardevoir switch in. I'm actually going to change the moveset right now. I don't like only 2 attacks. I'm going to make Taunt, Focus Blast, I think. And then, yeah, we'll keep it like that. So I'm gonna lead off with my every time. If at any point I get a kill with my Gardevoir, he just goes in with Dugtrio and Revenge kills me. So I have to be careful. I like Pelipper as a lead. I'm gonna try that as he leads off with the Ferrothorn. So probably a Leech Seed coming out right now. What I'm gonna do here is just throw off a Scald. As we do burn him turn 1, so that's great. He goes for knockoff. He's gonna get rid of our Damp Rock, so unfortunate. But what I can do here is just U-turn out into our Kingdra and just start firing off some hits. What are we, Specs Kingdra? Yep, we are Specs, so this is gonna hurt. He goes for Seeds, so probably Protect Seeds right here, something like that. Let's see what our moves are. We have HP Electric, but I'm just gonna go right for a Hydro Pump. As we do Connect, that does a good amount. He goes for the Power Whip. I arguably should not be using my Rain this early, so I'm actually just going to pivot out into my... I'll just go Pelipper. He's going to get up the Hazards, which is totally alright. I'm just going to go right for here a Defog. He already knocked me off. He could Leech Seed me if he really cares that much, but... let's see, this is where I wish I had Focus Blast, that's what I was talking about, because I could just go guard here, and I'm not really expecting a Gyro Ball. He goes into the Zard, so probably Zard Y. It doesn't knock me out with anything, that's the thing, so I'm thinking about just stinging and Scalding. Even Solar Beam, it won't knock, if he's HP Electric, then you got me, but this, I believe we live this. Yeah, we do. This is going to do an all-right amount. It actually does a nothing under the sun, so we're forced to switch out here, probably into Zygarde. He's probably going to go for a Fire Blast. Or Flamethrower, if he doesn't want to... Don't burn me. He didn't want to risk the miss, so what I'll do here is just go right for 1,000 arrows. Because he actually has the HP Ice, so nice tech on his part. I probably should have gone for Extreme Speed right there. But I'll bring out Gardevoir here. And I will Mega Evolve and just go right for a Psyshock. Psyshock should be able to knock him out. Not sure what else it does, but Mew could come out, I guess. He goes out into Ferrothorn first. Let's see how much this does. It does nothing, so I really wish I had Focus Blast right here, because we would be able to knock him out, but I'll Taunt here, really not expecting a Gyro Ball. He goes for the Leech Seed like I thought, so he's forced to either Gyro Ball or Power Whip right here, which I know my own Ferrothorn can take. As he actually doubles out into his Tyranitar, so that's completely fine. What I'll do here is get up my rocks. He could go directly Zard if he wants. He does. As we get up those hazards, and what I'll do here is just go right for a... You should just go right for the Fire type move. I'm just going to go right into Pelipper, I think. The Fire type move's the best play, yeah. So he goes for that. He's not going to be able to knock me out. And I believe what I'll do here is just throw off a Scald. He should stay in and then switch out. Just to take his kill right here. You know, if he's not going to do that, then I'll just U-turn. But he's going to stay in, so... that's alright. This allows me to bring out Kingdra now. And just start firing off Spec Surfs in the rain. It doesn't really have a switch in. Especially with the Ferrothorn so weakened and Mew is going to be taking rocks damage. We still have like, what, 3 turns of rain. So that's 3 Spec Surfs we get to fire off right now. If it's Focus Sash Dugtrio, that's going to be broken. I guess Tyranitar can come in and get rid of my rain, which can be annoying, but it's going to have to take a choice Spec Surf in the process. And probably 2, because we probably outspeed it. He's going to sack off the Ferrothorn, so this is probably not going to take 2. Nope, never mind. Crits. Let me ignore. Just because I don't want him commenting on crits. That's part of the game. So He should bring out Tyranitar here. Actually brings out Zard, so I know we can take this thing on. I'll just surf right here. He's actually gonna roost. I didn't expect that. We actually do a lot, so he can't do that. Just attack me, man. Solar Beam will not knock me out, so you have to make a decision here. We should live this. Oh wow, we didn't. So this forces me out into what now? I guess Tapu Koko. And just go right for the Brave Bird. What's cool is I can weaken stuff like Mew by going for Taunt and Guardian of Alola and all that, so what I can do here is just go for the Brave Bird and knock that thing out. He should know what set I am at this point, and the way I'm trying to win this is not with like this. Is he Scarf? I'm just gonna go right for Guardian of Alola. He is Scarf. So we go Pharaoh here. The rocks are really key in winning right now, but I need this Dugtrio gone, so I'm gonna Gyro Ball right here. I could just knock off. As we do catch the incoming Mew, so we're gonna hit that thing with the knockoff. Get rid of its leftovers, which is really gonna help my Mon in the back. And what I can do here is just start laying up spikes. He could be Defog, I guess. Yep, there's the Defog. I'm getting up a spike. Do I even have a way of winning? I'll go for Gyro Ball right here. And then what I'll do here is go right for my Gardevoir switch. There's the Defog, so I'm really hoping Hyper Voice somehow knocks him out. He goes out into the Tyranitar. This is going to take a lot. It actually just died because of another critical hit. But now the problem is Dugtrio comes back in, and it can just Earthquake me. He actually goes Celesteela, so this gives me a Will-O-Wisp, I think. I'm just hoping he's physical at this point. There's a Heavy Slam. It still does 71, so there's always that to worry about. And what I need here is for my Ferrothorn to come in and 1v1 this thing. There's another Heavy Slam, so he's going to take some damage. He's going to take some of that. And what I think I need to do here is go right for a knockoff. He does have Flamethrower, which is completely alright because I want this thing's item gone. And basically what the game plan here is to do is crit with Gardevoir. So what I'm going to do here is go out into Gardevoir. See if we can live a Flamethrower. We don't even live it, so that's going to be the game. Really unfortunate game right there. I should have preserved my Rain better, but obviously I didn't. I know this team. This was the like the Swords Dance Tapu Bulu I think it's Scarf Greninja with defensive, just a ton of attack Zapdos, so we'll see what we can do right here. I'll lead off with my, it's completely destroyed by Rain, not to mention, so that's cool, but I'll lead off with my Banded Zygarde, I think. He doesn't really have a lead that takes advantage of that. Yep, we catch the Zapdos. It could have HP Ice, but we probably outspeed it, to be honest. I'll go right for 1,000 Arrows right here. HP Ice does not knock me out. That does nothing. I know we live this. The crit sucks because this one was meant to do a ton of work, but now it just took all that meaningless damage. It's in range of the Scissor's Bullet Punch right now. We got a Revenge crit, which is cool, but what I'll do here is just throw off another 1,000 arrows. He should just go right for the Bullet Punch, but he could try to Roost Up first, which is what, yeah, he did try to Roost Up, so we got that play right and knock him out. He should have Bullet Punched right there. That was the all-around better play. I'm not letting this guy get his Battle Bond form. I'm going to go right out into Pelipper. There's the Dark Pulse. That is a 2-hit KO. So this forces me out into Tapu Koko. Just take some more damage. It's definitely Specs, 100%. And what I'll do here is just go right for a Guardian of Alola. He's going to let us Tapu Bulu take all that damage too. And I know this is Swords Dance, it's not Scarf, so we do connect the Guardian of Alola. Can miss, I'm not sure. But what we can do here is just follow it up with a Brave Bird and hopefully get the kill. He should know we have Brave Bird, but he's just going to let it go down. So we're at a really big lead right now. We still need to be careful, but Spec Surf is looking like it's going to sweep the match. I know this is Choice Scarf Garchomp too, so I have to be really careful not to let my Gardevoir get damaged. This is going to start firing off Hydro Pumps, I know it, so I'm going to go out into my Ferrothorn. We do take 2 Specs Hydro Pumps, that still does too much damage. And what I'll do here is just throw off a knockoff. He doesn't really have a switch in. He trends, my item will get knocked off. what is it, leftovers? Yeah, there goes the leftovers. So we get that right. And I actually know we can take one of these hits under the rain. So I'm actually just gonna get up my rocks right here. He will knock me out with the magma storm damage, but that's all right. Actually, he won't, so that's cool. He's gonna have to connect an earth power right here, I guess. Yeah, I know it has earth power, so he's just gonna go for that. Or substitute. That always works. So now I'm forced to break it with something. I know Zygarde outspeeds, so we'll just break it with Zygarde. Because it really can't do much against anything else. And what I'll do here is just throw off 1,000 arrows, break that substitute. I'm just gonna go for the earth power and get his kill, which is completely alright. And what I'll do here is just go out into Pelipper, I think? Or Gardevoir. We have Focus Blast now, but I don't want to risk that at all. So I'm gonna go out into Pelipper right here. Go right for a Scald. Probably, it should, that's not gonna knock me out. It should 2-hit KO Zapdos in theory, but this is gonna knock him out, yeah. And he has to go out into something here. Probably his Greninja if he wants the kill. But Greninja is going to take all that damage. He's going to go for the Hydro Pump right here. He could go for Dark Pulse. I'm going to make the Tapu Koko play. Hoping he sees a Dark Pulse. He goes for Hydro Pump, so he's going to get his kill. And this is under the... I got into Kingdra right now. And I think I just click Surf a few times and win. Surf will knock you out. I think I'll just win with Surf. This is Choice Spec Surf in the rain. I think we just sweep him. Sack Zapdos, but I know when Garchomp comes in it will drop too. We do outspeed him despite his Scarf. Because we are Swift Swim, right? Yeah. So this is going to go down to 82. Do we knock him out? We should. We're this. Yep. So, underestimating Kingdra. It's specs in the rain. I don't know why I expected anything else. Water Shuriken obviously is not going to knock me out, so that's going to be the match right there. So, we ended up picking up a win off the rain team, which is cool. We're back in the 1400s. I'm mainly using this team to ladder because I need to get back up as high as I can before I, start shooting for even higher ELO. So, this is really scary because Salaman's pretty much 6-0's his team. Salaman's actually 6-0's his team. I need to preserve Ferrothorn's health completely. What I'm going to do here is lead off with my Pelipper. As he does lead off with, a Threat Sin already. I feel like I just Scald. Or U-turn. I'm just going to Scald it. He could be Sky Strike, but I have to Scald this thing and go for a burn, because if he starts Dragon Dancing up right now, I lose anyway. He's going to make the better play and just preserve it, not risking anything. So, what I'm going to do here is switch out. Probably into my Zygarde. Or Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn's fine. I can get up hazards. There's the Will-O-Wisp, so I'm glad I didn't go Zygarde. As what I can do here is just go right for it anyways. My Stealth Rocks. He could go Zard right away. But I'll get up my hazards right here. Does he even have a way to get rid of them? I guess if it's Defog, Salamence, or Rapid Spin Excadrill. But looking at this team, it could be a bulky Rapid Spin Excadrill. He's going to bring out the Immense right here. We get up those hazards, and what I'll do here is just knock off his item. It's probably a Z, so I'm just going to go for a Gyro Ball. Obviously, like I mentioned, I mentioned at the beginning of the match, keeping Ferrothorn healthy, and what do I let it do? Take damage right away, so that's fine. He ends up missing the Fire Blast. We would have lived that under the rain. We do nothing, as it's Rocky Helmet, so I'm actually going to go for the knockoff this time. Special Immense is a lot less scary, so I'm glad we are not seeing physical. So there goes a Draco. That's not going to knock me out. We can knock him off right here, get rid of his Rocky Helmet. So obviously Ferrothorn is so weak right now, but that's alright. I'll try to get up a Spike right here. If he allows me to. He should honestly just go right for the Fire Blast again. Actually Draco will knock me out, and he's actually going to switch out. So I guess this is for spin away the hazards, but he's just going to take damage, and I'm still going to get my rocks up at the end of the day. Yep, I'm still getting... Oh, wait, never mind. He knocks me out. I really expected to live that on 1. But that's fine. I got into Kingdra here, and I get a kill. With the Choice Specs Hydro Pump in the rain. I Hydro Pump mainly because I want as much damage if he goes out into Immense as I can. And as well as the Rotom. The Rotom can also come out. fact that we lost rocks this match really sucks because I needed them for the Zard, but he's actually just going to sack his drill right there. And I think he's realizing how much of a threat rain is to him. Out comes the Rotom, obviously. I'm going to go out into my Pelipper. No, wait, what am I doing? He's electric type. We're going to go Gardevoir. He could Volt Switch out, I guess. But I would honestly go for the Will-O-Wisp. And this gives me a... I'm honestly just expecting Jirachi, so I'm just going to Mega Evolve and Will-O-Wisp my own. He should go Jirachi here. He could go Clefable, I guess, but I'm pretty sure that's 2-hit KO'd. Even with the Pixilate nerf. It should definitely be 2-hit KO'd, even with the Pixilate nerf. So we'll throw off a Will-O-Wisp right now on the Jirachi. So if we can connect this, that would be beautiful. We do connect, so that thing's burned now. And we still have Gardevoir healthy. So what I can do here is switch out into my Zygarde and just throw off another Banded 1,000 Arrows, which is really what I want. So Zygarde comes out. Let's see what he has. Goes for the U-turn, so I guess Immense is coming out right here to intimidate me and throw off another Dragon type move. Nope, it's Clefable, so this gives me my... we don't have a switch in anymore. Kinda sucks. Do I need this mon? Do I need... I'm just gonna go Tapu Koko and attempt to do that whole Guardian of Alola trapping thing. Goes for a Toxic, which is completely fine. What I'll do is Mean Look here, hoping he stays in. So I need this mon gone really badly. No matter what he goes out into, I can use this whole thing to do this. So we Mean Look, and then do we even have enough? Do we even take enough hits to do that? Or do I just fire off the Guardian of Alola now? I'm just gonna go for it. I don't expect a Soft Boiled right here. I guess he could. So I'm gonna go for the Mean Look first. I could go for Taunt first. No, Mean Look's the better play. No. He can no longer escape. So heals his burn, which is kind. And what I'll do here is Taunt. I should have taunted first, and then that thing would have still been burned. It's alright. I'll go for the taunt right here. Basically, I need this thing gone for my Kingdra in the back. Nope, you're not getting enough hazards, and what I'll do here is Guardian of Alola. This is 100% accurate, right? Yeah, okay. Doesn't check accuracy, so we Guardian of Alola right now. Bring him down to 24%. As he actually doesn't have anything to hit me. And he's trapped in, so he has all non-attacking moves. What is he? Heal Bell, Wish, Protect. He doesn't even have Moonblast. I mean, I'd Brave Bird here anyway. Or actually, I just Nature's Madness because... How much did that Struggle do? 7.3? I'll take less damage if I just Brave Bird. So, I think we got out to Poison anyway, but and we got rid of a threat right there. And what this allows me to do is bring out my Gardevoir. He's probably just going to go out into Jirachi, to be honest, because he can just U-turn out depending on what I go out into. So I'll go out into my Zygarde here. No, it's actually the Rotom. So what I can do here is just, how much does 1,000 Arrows do? I need to open up a damage calc. I should have done that before the recording opened, so we'll open the damage calc right now. Bring the damage calc over here. Hoping it loads soon. Because I need to see how much this 1,000 Arrows does. So Zygarde, if we're Choice Band against Rotom, let's just assume he's defensive. Rotom, are you defensive? 1,000 Arrows does a lot, so we're gonna go for that. Knock him out. So get rid of that thing. Honestly, Salamence should come out right here. I'll just go Pelipper, and then I'll go Kingdra. He goes out into this. Not sure why. I'm gonna go for the 1,000 Arrows. Is he just trying to Iron Head flinch me to death? Is that his actually plan? Is that actually his plan right now? We get the 1,000 Arrows off right away and knock him out, so there goes that idea. Not sure why that was his game plan. He could have definitely still won, especially if it was Dragon Dance Mence, but he just threw it away. So I don't even want to say it's over yet because he still does have the Mence. I knock you out with 1,000 Arrows. Even if you're Zardax, then you can't Dragon Dance up, which is the important part here, as he is. So he's gonna go for the Dragon Claw. We unfortunately do not live, but I can go Pelipper here. Get a slow U-turn out into my Kingdra, and then this will go for the Spec Surf. We will outspeed a +1 Zard, as we did outspeed the Scarf Chomp earlier, so Obviously, Scarf Chomp is faster than +1 Zard because base 100 to base 102. And we can a U-turn out here. He's going to try to Dragon Dance up, but the question is right here, do I have to go for Surf, or Hydro Pump, or can I go for Surf? Kingdra. OU choice specs against, what is this? Charizard? We have 317. Yeah, so that's modest. So what we can do here is go right for the Hydro Pump does a lot. Under Rain, Surf definitely knocks him out. Okay, so I'll just go for Surf right here. Knock him out, and we should be fine. I'm thinking Surf knocks. How much does Immense at? I think around 50, 60? 77. Ooh, that's a lot. But what I'll do here is just go right for the Surf. 2-hit KO him. Even if he can't Dragon Dance up, which is the important part right here, because I will 2-hit KO him with Surf. He's forced to go for Draco right here. That actually does nothing. If he actually has a Roost, which is completely alright, what I'll do here is go out into my Gardevoir. Or do I even bother doing that? Because yeah, I have to go Gardevoir. Goes for the Hydro Pump and misses. And I think we live one of those anyway. He would have had to connect both and win this speed tie right now, and even if he did, I could go back out into Kingdra and just drop a Draco with the Rain after, so. Yeah, I feel him, but like it's part of the game, you just deal with it. So I'm gonna go for, the game just ends. So we'll find, I think, one more. Or I'll check how long it's been, and I will be right back for you. Alright, so it's only been around 21 minutes, so we're actually just going to find another one. I'm just making sure that it's not been 30, because I like to keep these around 30 minutes, and I don't want them to be too long for you guys. So we find this really offensive team right here with this Mimikyu. And what I'll do here is just lead off with my Gardevoir. Does a ton of work. I have to be careful about the Defiant on... Do I even have a way of triggering Defiant? I think I do. Not sure, but what I'll do here is lead off with my Banded Zygarde. Yeah. There's the Manectric. I know we can take the hit from this, and what I'll do here is just throw off a juicy Bandit 1000 Arrows right now. Even if he wants to HP Ice, I know we take it. Unless he crits me, we don't take it if he crits me, so there's always that. We go... Where do I even go now? I just go Gardevoir. Does Hyper Voice go through Disguise? Hyper Voice here. He's gonna Volt Switch out, obviously, and he doesn't really have a Switch in. His Switch in is Ferrothorn. I'm just gonna Focus Blast that thing after, and if we don't connect, then GG. He goes out into Rotom first, so that's gonna take a lot. I'm just gonna continue spamming it. I don't care. Can we crit ourselves, please? And what we'll do, he'll probably bring out like Bisharp or Landorus. Nope, the Manectric, which, how much did Volt Switch do? 39, so I'll switch out here into my... he could over-predict, I guess. I'm just gonna go right for the Hyper Voice. He's not over-predicting. So, I'm gonna go out into Pelipper. Pivot out into Tapu Koko, because we all know an Electric type move is coming out. That miss at that crit at the beginning just lost me all my momentum, because we would have knocked this thing out. I don't even know if he realizes it, but what we'll do is just go for the Guardian of Alola. He's obviously doing 3 million or under the electric terrain. Not sure what he would bring out right here. Probably this is Rotom, yeah. As we're actually not even going to get to knock this thing out, so there's always that. Goes down to 1, goes up to 8. Brave Bird will knock him out. Now it won't. I'll just Brave Bird again. It doesn't matter. He actually saves it, so that's fun. I'm just clicking X. I can't win that. That crit at the beginning just lost me all the momentum because we would have gotten rid of Manectric, and he would have sacked his main way of beating my entire team right there, so... and we don't have HP Fire on Kingdra. Not that we should, because, you know, we're obviously choice specs. This looks like a game we can win with Kingdra, though. If we can weaken the Finny, which I think Gardevoir can do very nicely. What I'll do here is just lead off with... Ferrothorn. There's the Kyurem. I'll go right for a Gyro Ball right here. Not sure if he would stay in. I'm hoping he goes Finny, to be honest, just to let me weaken that. But if he stays in and Ice Beams or whatever, then we definitely get a big hit off on this thing, and it'll put it into range of my Kingdra, which is the main point right here. So Gyro Ball's to play. He should go Landorus or Heatran, but he's probably expecting like a Leech Seed maybe. So I'm hoping he stays in an Ice Beams. That would be great. No, he's going to switch out into the Tran, so unfortunate. I could have gotten up hazards right there. As what I'll do here is just go right out into my Zygarde. Doesn't really have a Bandit that he actually misses the Magma Storm. I know all about that move, and I know it doesn't connect, so I'll go right for 1,000 Arrows right here. He does not have a Bandit to switch in. This is going to take 50%. Yep. And if it's not leftovers, then we can go for 2. Scizor will take 50%. Nope, never mind. I forgot about the Intimidate. So we'll go out into Ferrothorn here and just Hazard Stack him. Honestly, could just throw it off again in case he wanted to U-turn out, but that's not that big of a deal. He's going to Roost, as what we can do here is just throw off a knockoff, as we're going to get to knock off something's item, which is great, and Scizor is going to come back in at a weakened amount. So this is good, because Heatran's going to come out, and we can just knock off that thing's leftovers, and go right back out into Zygarde. And just throw off another Bandit 1,000 Arrows. Magma Storm's going to connect this time, but we can go for the 1,000 Arrows right here. He's going to Protect. Don't go for the double Protect, please. Out comes Scizor, that actually takes nothing. The good thing is we're not trapped by Swirling Magma anymore, so what I'll do here is go out into my Pelipper. There's a Roost, and what I'll do here is just Scald. And he Scald, what's this black line? Has that been there before? I feel like it wasn't there. There it goes. It's probably just the bottom of the text layer, but I'm hoping he goes like Finny right here. He goes T-Tar, which is going to get rid of my sand, my rain, but that's still going to take a decent amount from that. Here, a Stone Edge is a possibility. Anything's a possibility. He probably outspeeds me too. So I'll go out to my Ferrothorn. I'm not really expecting a Fire Blast. Bandit Crunch, okay. Yeah, I know that's Banded, so I'll just go out to Tapu Koko right here. Or I could just try to get at my rocks, but I know he outspeeds me. He's just going to knock me out. So I'll just go out to Tapu Koko. That's definitely Bandit Crunch. Yep, and this gives me my Guardian of Alola on whatever wants to come in. He honestly shouldn't stay in. I'm hoping he goes Finny. Why would he go Finny? He should probably go like Kyurem or something. He goes Tran, so this is going to take a lot of damage. It brings it down to 21, and it doesn't even get leftovers recovery anymore. So what I'll do here is Taunt. What I'll do here is Taunt. If he goes for the Earth Power, knocks me out, which is completely alright. I just don't want this thing getting in the way. And this gives me my Zygarde, and it gives me a 1,000 Arrows. How much was Scizor at? Is that full? Did I put HP Fire on this, or is it still a Will-O-Wisp? Go for 1,000 Arrows. He honestly should just sack this mon off. Switch this out into Scizor. Yeah. I'll just 1,000 Arrows again here. Should Roost. There's a Roost. As I think what I have to do here is go out into my Pelipper. He's gonna go for another Roost. And then we go for a Scald. I'm not going Kingdra. Scald is pretty free right here. He could go Tyranitar, I guess. Goes Finny, so this is going to take some damage, which is really good because I need damage on this thing. Any damage is nice. And we can U-turn out here. Not sure why he taunted, in case I wanted to Roost, I guess, but this gives me my Mega Gardevoir. And even if he stays in, I just want the Hyper Voice damage. We obviously can't do anything to him under Misty Terrain, which sucks, but he could go Scizor, because since Rain is up, HP Fire would do nothing, but he's going to let this thing take damage, so there's that. And Misty Terrain is still up, unfortunately, and so is Rain, so what I'll do here is go for a Hyper Voice. He honestly should go Scizor here. Even if he does, it's not that big of a deal. He goes Tran. So that's 2 at KO'd, and I know it's not Scarf Tran. So we'll go for the Hyper Voice again. We know you don't take 2. So we'll go for the Hyper Voice here. Knock him out, which is great. That crit did not matter. Unless it was somehow an 8 to 13 roll, which I don't even think exists. Out comes Scizor. I'll just Will-O-Wisp this thing. If he actually lets me Wisp it. What did he do? Swords Dance? I don't care. I'll go Pelipper here. And then I'll switch out into... I'll just go for Scalds. Or actually, I'm just gonna switch out into Kingdra. It's Kingdra the play. This is annoying because I don't want to waste all these rain turns. I'm gonna go out into Kingdra. Goes for a Swords Dance, and I know Bullet Punch will not knock me out, especially since he's burned, so... we missed the Hydro Pump, and he goes for the U-turn, so that would have knocked him out, and now it didn't. And there goes all my momentum, because now we're in range of the Scizor's Bullet Punch, and we can't win now because of that Hydro Pump miss. I don't think so, at least. I'll just go Ferrothorn here. He goes Finny, I'll get at my rocks. He could defog, I guess. I'm just gonna go for Gyro Ball, actually. Go for Gyro Ball again. I can't believe we just let that happen, but I would not even let that happen. If that connected, we would have just straight up been fine. But this is gonna come out. Probably got up his rocks. I'm just gonna go out to Kingdra, sack it off. As he actually doesn't. Actually, as we actually don't sack it off, so this gives me another chance to connect us. You know what? I feel like it's Spec Surf is just a better play here. Yeah. As he's actually offensive rocks, of course. So what do you hit? 3-9. We go to 328. We'll go for the Hyper Voice here. And basically, if I can get rid of Scizor, we can still win with this Mon. But it would have been so easy had we just gotten rid of Scizor right there with the Hydro Pump. But Scizor's going to come out, yeah. Probably go for a Bullet Punch right here. Focus Blast might knock him out, so let's go for that. As we actually do knock him out, so we might sweep him. I'm not sure whether or not it's Scarf Kyurem. It's going to come out. It's probably Scarf Kyurem. I'm just going to go out into my Ferrothorn. It's going to come down to whether or not it's Scarf Kyurem anyway. We don't see a Life Orb. So we'll go out into Pelipper here. Go for a Defog. Goes for the Ice Beam. Freezes me, so we don't even get rid of the hazards. And I think that's just game because, we'll see. If he's not Scarf, then we win. But we'll go for Hyper Voice right here. It's probably Scarf. Yep, he Scarf Kyurem, and we just lost because we didn't connect the Hydro Pump. Because Kingdra would have still been around. We could have Draco'd this thing. He didn't have a Draco switch in at that point. He let his Tapu Fini get weakened for no reason, but we didn't get rewarded. So that's alright. I'll forfeit right here, and we'll try to bounce back in the next Showdown Live. I think we're back in the 1300s right now, which sucks, but we'll make up for it. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the live. Getting that one additional game, obviously, put us lower on the ladder, but it's fine. I'd like to keep these around 30 minutes. Be sure to subscribe down below if you don't want to miss any content, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.